Malala Yousafzai began her day in Ottawa with the simple act of going to high school.
You all are blessed to have the opportunity to read, to learn, to come to school.
It's the cause she lives for and the cause she nearly died for. At just 15, Malala was shot in the face by a Taliban gunman, determined to silence her advocacy for the education of young girls. That act of violence pushed her onto the world stage as an ambassador for peace.
We were reminded that a bullet is no match for an idea.
The world needs leadership based on serving humanity, not based on how many weapons you have. Canada can take that lead.
Now 19, Malala used this stage, as she has every other, to champion the education of women and girls and, in this case, urge Canada to lead.
Bring world leaders together and raise new funding for girls to go to school. If Canada leads, I know the world will follow.
Before her speech, Malala received her honorary citizenship in the Parliamentary Library, a fitting backdrop for someone who braved death in her own country to access books and learning.
Every morning I would hear the news that more innocent people have been killed. I saw men with big guns in the streets.
As her family watched, Malala used this platform to praise Canada for helping refugees and to send a message to the United States.
I pray that you continue to open your homes and your hearts to the world's most defenseless children and families, and I hope your neighbors will follow your example.
She was honored for courage in the face of violence in a ceremony that was delayed by violence.
This is my first trip to Canada, but not my first attempt.
This was originally scheduled for that day in 2014 when Corporal Nathan Cirillo was murdered and Parliament Hill attacked.
The man who attacked Parliament Hill called himself a Muslim, but he did not share my faith. He did not share the faith of 1.5 billion Muslims living in peace around the world.
But today, Parliament was a place of celebration, filled with warm greetings and loud applause, a grand welcome for the country's newest honorary citizen. David Cochran, CBC News, Ottawa.